Shabbat Shalom, can you hear me? If for those of you who are in here already, we're going to start with a song that is in your prayer book, the Siddur on page 198. It's called Zoom Gali Gali, and this is an interactive song because we need some people to play percussion, either with their fingertips or with their laps. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you to go zoom, 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 zoom. Can we try that? Zoom, zoom, like this. Zoom, zoom. Keep going. Zoom, zoom. In your lap. Zoom, zoom. On your head. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. All right, and as you keep doing that, okay, this is going to be the steady pulse, okay? And then we go zoom, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, keep going. Zoom, gali, zoom, keep going. Zali, zoom, gali, zoom, zoom, gali, zoom, gali, zoom, gali, zoom, into text. Hechalutz leman avodah, avodah leman hechalutz, hechalutz leman avodah, avodah leman hechalutz, and then keep going on. Zoom, gali, zoom, thank you, gali, zoom, gali, zoom, zoom, gali, zoom, gali, zoom, gali, zoom, and we go zoom, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. It is so good to see you all on this very special Shabbat. Tonight is the 6th annual Worldwide Refugee Shabbat. So you might not have realized that there are congregations all over the world who are celebrating tonight. This isn't just something cool we thought to do. This is happening all over as we speak. And this is a chance to express our solidarity with the global Jewish movement for refugee protection and welcome. Judaism teaches us to be more than welcoming. We always like to say that we're welcoming, but it has to be more than that. That we treat every individual with dignity, honor, and respect. And we strive to dedicate our energy to helping people to seek asylum, helping people that are being turned away, and people being forcibly displaced. So you might be wondering, what is a refugee? A refugee is a person who has been forced to leave their home country due to persecution because of their race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or membership in a particular social group. This Shabbat, let's celebrate the work that we've done as a temple community to help refugees. And let's be inspired to continue that work and make it our mission to welcome the stranger and to protect the refugee. We're going to sing now on page 8, Hine Matov.
Let's light up the world, kulanu beyachad, together with peace and love. Bring light to the world, be'or panecha, and sing Hine Matov. Yadanai, Yadanai, Hine Mahato. Yadanai, Yadanai, Umanai. Yadanai, Yadanai, Shevet Achim. Shevet Achim Gam Yam.
So we have leaders in our own community who are here tonight from TBE who have been working so hard to help refugees, and especially one family in particular that we've really welcomed here and helped them to feel comfortable in this community. So I'd like to invite up all of those leaders who have been involved with this project on our social justice committee. Please come on up. I know several of you are here, and we're really lucky that you're here tonight. I'd love for you to light the candles and help with our Kiddush, and then to share just a few words about what the experience has been like for you. So we're going to turn to our candle blessing, which can be found on page 4. And then would one of you just read either reading? Thank you. Just the reading, and then we're going to sing the blessing.
God began the world by saying, "Let there be light." We begin Shabbat with candlelight, saying, Baruch Atah Adonai. God finished creating the world by making Shabbat a holy day. We make Shabbat a holy day for ourselves. May the warm glow of these candles remind us of God's light, and may the Shabbat be a special holy time for us. As these Shabbat candles give light to all whom behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
To light the candles, and then we'll all sing the blessing together. Beautiful. Good job.
Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehatlik ner shel Shabbat.
And now I invite you to please rise in body or spirit for our Kiddush as we sanctify Shabbat and hold up our Kiddush cup.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pari hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon inhilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit, ki hu yom tehillah lemikrei kodesh, zecher litziat mitzrayim, kivanu v'charta v'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinhaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha-Shabbat. Amen.
Please be seated. And I ask you to please be as quiet as you can so we can give our full attention and hear these wonderful stories of the way that our own community members have been helping.
So imagine, if you can, coming to a new country that speaks a whole different language. We have a family that came here from Kenya in Africa, and there was a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 9-year-old, and an 18-year-old, and their mother. All of them came here by themselves. They didn't know, well, some of them spoke English. The mom did not speak English. They didn't have any family here. They didn't know anybody here. And they had nothing with them, or not much with them, just some clothes. And they had to figure out how to get settled here in the United States and right here in St. Petersburg. And Temple Beth-El came to the rescue. We really embraced that family. So Allie and Brenda and I and Molly Ald, Molly, you came just in time, did so much to help that family get settled, to get the kids in school and to help get them to see doctors and to just get settled. But the most amazing part was Temple Beth-El, because all of you, so many people at Temple Beth-El donated money, you donated clothes, you donated furniture, you donated pots and pans and all kinds of kitchen supplies, everything they needed to get settled into a house. And we were able to use the money to buy them a washer and dryer and more furniture and all the things they needed to make a home here in St. Petersburg. And I know that they're really grateful to all the generosity of everybody here at Temple Beth-El. So thank you all.
Okay. Well, thank you all so much for taking the lead and just being role models in our community of how we can help and really use our light to make a difference. And this project continues, right? So if we want to be helpful, we still can? Good. Awesome. Thank you so much. We are going to turn now to Lecha Dodi on page 9, celebrating Shabbat like a wonderful wedding.
Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, lekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, lekabela. Shemor v'zachor b'dirbur echad, Ishmianu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem tiferet v'li tehillah. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, lekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, lekabela. Likrat Shabbat, lechu v'neilcha, ki hi mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nesuha, sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tehillah. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, lekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, lekabela.
Please rise and face the
Oy
entrance.
v'shalom, ateret ba'ala, gam besimcha u'b'tohala, tokemunei am segula, oy kala, oy kala. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, lekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat, lekabela.
Let's turn now to the Baruch Hu, our call to worship, page 22.
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed.
So I want to tell you that every year since I've been here, Refugee Shabbat has fallen at the very beginning of the month, and it's occurred during our children-friendly service, Shabbat Yeladim. And so the last 2 years, we purposely changed the date. We did it on a different Friday than the rest of the world because we felt like we were envisioning it as an adult-friendly service. And then we really thought about it this year and said, this is really for all ages. This theme of helping the stranger, helping the refugee, is something that we certainly want our children to learn. And so this year, we chose to keep it when everyone else is doing it and to stand here not only as adults, but children too. And for all of our children here, we know sometimes it can be hard to come to Temple and sit through a whole service. And we want to thank you because you being here reminds us of what a bright future we have, of people like you who are going to grow up and spread these values of welcoming and kindness and love and peace out into the world. And not just in the future, but right now. There's lots of ways that you guys as children and teens can definitely help to support refugees as well as our adults here. So I thank our children for being here, but I also thank our adults, because I know sometimes seeing a Shabbat Yeladim, you might think, oh, that's for kids. But the truth is, these services, while child-friendly, are really for all of us to gather together and to celebrate that youthful spirit while still learning something that's very deep. So I want to invite all of our children who are here tonight to please come help us lead the Shema on page 34. There's not actually a page number on it. It's just bright yellow pages after page 33. But a lot of you, I'm sure you don't even need your prayer book. If you want it, you can bring it. So come stand right up on these steps so that we can all feel your light. Because we really need it right now. Thank you. All sing the Shema together.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Explain what we're about to do, and all of you can feel free to be seated. So we are going to sing a special Micha Mocha tonight. We know that our Micha Mocha prayer is about freedom. Thank you. I was hoping somebody would get it. Freedom, because it's about the moment when the Israelites crossed through the seaports, and they're able to march into freedom. And so we think about all our refugees who are free, taking a new journey and showing courage. Raise your hand if you've ever been courageous. Anybody? Taken a new journey, marched into a new path. So we imagine our refugees being brave and strong,
like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? La 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehetar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osef elach, nora tehilot osef elach. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai?
Beautiful. I love the courage on that journey, and we wish that courage for all of those who need it, and may we be there to help them as they display that courage and bravery. Please rise now in body or spirit as we turn to our tefillah on page 46.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Hasdei Avot ve'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'nehem, Leman Shemo Behava, Melech Gozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mekayeh hakol atavrav le'oshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayeh hakol berakamin rabim, Somek nofim ve'rofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar, michamocha ba'al gevurot, umido melach, melech memit umechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata l'chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekayeh ha'akol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalu hasela. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el ha'kadosh.
Please be seated. So we have someone very special here tonight who dedicates their lives to helping others. And this is Michaela Inks, the resource manager for refugee services at Gulf Coast JFCS. She has been involved with refugee issues since her time as an undergrad at USF. She worked on multiple research projects covering topics on refugee issues related such as nutrition, school bullying, and housing. As a part of her graduate work, she mentored a group of Swahili speakers in high school who were at risk of dropping out of school. Currently, she manages the housing and volunteer program with Refugee Services and has many suggestions for people who want to get involved in welcoming the stranger. So she's here tonight to share with us. Please give her your full attention. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So I am here to talk about the place that I work at. It's called Gulf Coast JFCS, and the ways in which we welcome the stranger. The biggest way we do it is we help as many people as we can. Gulf Coast has helped over 30,000 people in the past year. Wow, it's a lot of people. And quite a few of those people have been refugees. And I know what a refugee is was mentioned before, and of course, later on we can talk about it more together as a group. But one of the biggest things that people forget is that being a refugee is a long journey. It is more than just having to leave your house. It's what comes after that as well, right? So imagine you cannot go back to your home, no matter how much you want to and how much you loved your life before. So what do? Most people, they go to different countries, and some people, they go through a process to get recognized as a refugee. And very few of those people come all the way to the U.S. Just to start their new lives. So with Gulf Coast, what we do is we welcome them at the airport. We bring them either to a hotel or an Airbnb, and sometimes we even bring them to their homes. After that, we help them get food, we help them go visit the doctor, we help the kids go to school, we help the parents go to work. And it's a really big project. There's a lot of people involved, and including people here at Temple Beth-El. So I do want to share my thanks to everybody here at Temple Beth-El who has participated. You should be proud of your parents if they were involved. It's made a very big difference for some people's lives. I also wanted to talk about the way that you can help welcome a stranger. I thought of a few ways to do it as I was working with some of those kids in school. And one of the biggest things you could do is learn how to say hi, thank you, and nice to meet you in a different language. If you meet somebody and they don't know English yet, you should learn some of their language to make them feel comfortable. You could also offer to help them with learning English, to offer to help them with doing their homework, and just spending time with them and getting to know about them. I do also want to invite the adults to come and talk to me if there is any interest in helping. I have many other ways that people can help. Yeah, I think I'm just very, very thankful for everybody who's here today, and I appreciate you all inviting me to talk to you about this. If you want to ask questions, I can definitely answer some. Yes. I think one of the biggest things that I'm still learning is just how much we can overcome. If something is really hard, and let's say you've been staring at a piece of paper that you need to work on or do a task, and you just keep looking at it and you're not sure how to approach it, I've learned through meeting a lot of refugees that you're capable even if you don't know the language and how to accomplish that task. Yes?
What countries are some of the refugees that you've worked with at Gulf Coast?
Yeah, so Florida is a big state of migration, is what we call it. There's people from around the world who were already coming to Florida. Of course, a lot of Spanish speakers. I'm sure you all have friends and maybe even family members who are from Spanish-speaking countries. But for us, we felt that we wanted to help as many people as we can. And so the refugees that we work with come from around the world. We have people coming from Central and South American countries like Guatemala, Venezuela, El Salvador. We have people coming from Middle Eastern countries like Syria, Jordan, and Egypt. We have people coming from African countries like Democratic Republic of the Congo, Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea. And I didn't list all of the countries, but I think altogether it's 45 different countries that we've served since we've been opened. 20 in the last year. One of the things that I am the most thankful for as well is the team of people that I work with. While I myself only know English, my team is made of people from around the world. Some of them were refugees themselves, and they decided that they appreciated the work that Gulf Coast did and wanted to be a part of it. And so altogether, I think my team collectively speaks 27 different languages.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think part of it was because my family is from El Salvador. My grandmother came here a long time ago in the 70s, but I grew up in Miami, and life there's a little bit different, even though it's still attached to Florida. And so when I started moving around and going to school, I felt like I still wanted to be a part of a place that invited people from around the world, to be surrounded by people with different life experiences, to speak different languages, eat different food. And so that kind of led me down this path, but I think what ultimately sold it to me was doing mentoring at the schools for ESOL students, and led me to meet some of the refugee youth. And I think just ever since then, I've really been wanting to help in any way that I can, and I'm so happy that I get to do it as my job. Yeah, so there are in the U.S. 11 different agencies or programs, you could say, that sponsor refugees to come here. We work in partnership with HIAS, Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society, and through them, they sort of split all of the refugees that are slotted to come to the U.S. And so with HIAS, we have a huge network across the U.S. as well, and we sort of try to figure out who fits best where. A lot of the times, it's based off of what resources we have available. So, for instance, I mentioned all the language speakers that we have on our team. That opens up how many people we can help. We have a lot of Spanish-speaking resources here, so, Spanish speakers are very comfortable when they come through our program. And additionally, some places, like California and New York, everybody wants to live there, of course, but it's really hard. So most of the time, usually the refugees that go there already have family members there, and we do that here as well. Some people ask for their family members to come if they're already if they already have the title of refugee, and so we can help with that process and bring them here to their families. Yeah.
So I know sometimes the refugees can look a little different from the other students in school. I know our family that we work with is Muslim, and the children, the girls wear the head hijab, the headdress, and they dress a little differently from the other kids. And they start in the middle of the school year. What can kids do if they see a student like that starting in school?
That is a wonderful question. So yes, refugees, of course, are people from all around the world, and they look very different. They could also look just like you. And so the best way to welcome somebody, even if you don't know, not everybody that comes in the middle of the school year is a refugee, but some people are. If you meet somebody new and they look uncomfortable, it's just the nice human thing to do is to welcome them, is to say hi. If they speak a language you're not familiar with, get to know a few words in their language, and that helps a lot with making people feel comfortable. I think another thing you can do is if you see maybe your friends that you talk to are not so sure about that new person, maybe try to convince them to be, a little bit more friendlier and open towards them too, because that goes a long way. Yep. That is so nice to hear. I wanted to maybe think about highlighting some of the other programs that we work with, and maybe now that's a good time to do that. Again, it's a lot of work bringing somebody here, and there's more than just our team involved. Some other places that we work with are the local libraries, the Literacy Council of Pinellas County. They help put on English classes for families, and they're always looking for people to volunteer. And we could consider partnering up and doing a youth session for that. We also have the Hispanic Outreach Center in the High Point Clearwater area. They do everything. And they have an area with, daycare service, after school care. And I do wonder if they'd be open to having people come and spend some time with the families there. Another amazing nonprofit we work with is Clothes to Kids. They offer twice a year a set of school clothes, 5 days a week worth of school clothes to our kids. If you have clothes and you feel like you don't fit them anymore, or maybe you don't like them, but they're still pretty nice, you could consider giving them to Clothes to Kids. Yeah, no problem. I have a list, no worries. No problem.
I think we're all very inspired by the work that you do, and I hope it just gets a lot of our children especially excited about when you're older and you choose what kind of job you might want to have, that you can really choose a job that makes a difference in the world, just like Michaela. So thank you so much, Michaela. Let's give her a round of applause. Awesome. Now I would like to invite up anyone who is celebrating a birthday this month, the month of February. If you are, you're lucky because we have rainbow lollipops here. And we didn't do this, I don't think, in January. So anyone who celebrated a January birthday can come up too. I invite you to please rise in body or spirit as we turn to Aleinu on page 130. All right, come on up. Will you open the arms doors? Lollipops on the way down.
Aleinu l'she'abayach la'adon ha'kol, la'tet gedula le'yotzer breshit, shelo asanu koyoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpehot adama, shelo samchal kenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, Va'anaknu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lamelech kol haaretz bayom hahu bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo Ushemo, Ushemo Echad.
And as I hand out these sweet treats to anyone who would like, let's all sing together Yom Haledet Sameach.
Yom Haledet Sameach, Yom Haledet Sameach, Yom Haledet Sameach.
Happy birthday. Wishing you lots of joy and spirit and good health. Okay. Please be seated. Well, it's going to be your birthday soon, right? One way or another. Please be seated. We take time now to remember all of those dear loved ones who have died. And we come together tonight to remember. Some of us might be, can I have your attention, please? Thank you. Some of you might be really missing somebody who died. And that's okay. That's normal. And that means that you love them very much. And we know that people die, but love doesn't. So keep that love in your heart. And we're going to share the names of some of our loved ones who have died in recent days and some who have died on this anniversary. But before I say these names, I invite you to stand up if you're comfortable, if you are in a period of Shiva, the first 7 days of mourning. I invite you to stand up if you are in a period of Shloshim, the first month of mourning. And I invite you to stand if you are here observing a yard site, remembering someone who died around this time. I hope you all feel your community with you tonight, and we're glad that you're here. Tonight we remember Claire Brady and Dale Gosa, and we commemorate the yard sites of Edith Bugach, Martin Beard, Shelby Chadwick, Jean Cole, Peter Conroy, Arthur Cunningham, Norman Feinberg, Irene France, Lois Goldberg, Ann Goldman, Dr. Elliot Grant, Kate Berger-Gross, Joan Halperin-Rabin, Parvi Hill, Nat Jurin, Muriel Katz, Harry Kaufman, Danny Kreisman, Stanley Moses Crone Jr., Eli Samuel Leff, Martha Lachinsky, Fred Lowry, Joseph Newmark, Blyme Malka Orange, Vinnie Pastoretti, Sarah Perlman, Dave Joseph Pinsker, Moses Recknitz, Louise Rosen, Catherine Rubel, Theodora Sherry, Yeti Sturensis, Jonathan Suskin, Ilya Sirkin, Barry Wax, Leon Weiner, Betty Weintraub, Bessie Zeimer. If you are remembering a loved one and you'd like to share their name aloud or in your heart, please do so as my arm passes through the room. Together we rise as a holy community in support of one another as we pray together the Mourner's Kaddish, page 134. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yitabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha brichu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nehemata. Da niran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru amen. And may their memories always be for a blessing. Please be seated. We now share some announcements of things coming up in our community. Who is our representative tonight? Oh, thank you so much. Awesome. We have a lot of wonderful opportunities coming up, and all of these opportunities can be found on our website, on our events page, but we just give you a sneak peek tonight of a couple things happening. Oh, great.
And now for a sneak peek. Good Shabbos. Glad everybody came. Shabbat Shalom. It's nice to see young people here. The age of the congregation just dropped dramatically, and I think it's good that the Welcome the Stranger theme is tonight as well. I don't think it should start at any age in particular. It should start with young people. This Monday, at the Congregation B'nai Israel down the street, we're beginning a 3-part lecture series called The History of the Jewish People in the Land of Israel. Session 1 is a nice, easy topic, 4,000 years and 40 minutes. I'm sure it'll be a short one. Please register ahead of time. It's on our website. Next Friday, we have our pre-neg at 5:30, and 6 o'clock we have a special repo Shabbat. And after the service, we will have a guest speaker, Stacy Croto. And yes, I'm sorry. Right. The following day will be a 10 a.m. Shabbat service right here, and we will be celebrating the bat mitzvah of Kaylee Rubin. Also on that Saturday, in what I consider an only in Florida event here for Jewish people, we're having a TBE bicycle ride and Havdalah at Lake Seminole Park. This we do not do in Philadelphia. I like that. And finally, on a personal note, Ruth and I came down from Philadelphia 2 years ago. We left behind the old country, we call it, as Philadelphia. And we have some visitors here for the month of February. We like to think there are 3 types of people that you leave behind normally, and we're keeping in the spirit of the topic. There's acquaintances who you get over with in time. And then there are friends who you miss. And then there are dear friends who you love. And we have them here with us for the entire month. So I need your help as a congregation. You see, my job for this month is to wear them out with the warmth of the place. And I need the help of the community to do so that by the end of the month, they are buying a place here and joining our congregation. Have at it. They're in that row. Don't be shy. Shabbat Shalom.
Sure, we are now going to sing together Bim Bam, and then followed by that we will have a short family blessing if you are here with your families, and then we'll announce what's coming next.
You want to do that first?
No, we're good.
Okay.
You got us excited.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, woo! Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, boo 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 boo, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam.
So if you are here with your families or your friends, you can gather close to each other, and grown-ups, you can put your hands on the heads of your kiddos. And if you are here by yourself, please know that we are wishing you this blessing as well, and hoping that you will feel at home here, that this is a part of your family. So repeat after me to all the grown-ups. Yisa Adonai,
Yisa Adonai,
Panav Elecha,
Panav Elecha,
V'yasem lecha
V'yasem lecha
shalom.
shalom.
May God surround you
May God surround you
with holiness
with holiness
and peace.
and peace.
Amen. And now all
Amen.
our kids, take your hands and put them on your grown-ups' heads. And repeat after me. May God
May God
bless
bless
the love
the love
between
between
you and me.
you and me.
Amen. And you can seal it with a kiss. Mwah.
Mwah.
And now let's give it up for Mr. Dan, who helped plan this wonderful evening. And he is going to tell us about the awesome activities that are coming next. Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Can we give our thanks to Rabbi Mangold and to Joyce for our beautiful service and music tonight? It is so wonderful seeing so many of our multi-generational families here at Shabbat Yeladim and our special theme tonight of Refugee Shabbat. Michaela, our guest speaker, will be joining me in reading a couple of kids' stories about the joys of sharing and caring for refugee families and making an art activity in our Sunday school art classroom. So we are going to line up at the back and walk together behind our friend Jed Latham, who will show off his Sunday school classroom. Parents are welcome to come up and join the activity or hang out upstairs and see our Sunday school. I want to thank the Share Family Endowment for their generous contributions that help offset our costs for our pre-neg dinners and our family activities. And I just want to wish you all a blessed and wonderful Shabbat Shalom.